This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches QuirkyLoveRosee. And this is I think that means what I eat in a day, featuring cooking with my mom and bonus grocery haul. I'm going to hold to what I held to in the last video, where if there's eating involved, we're not going to watch it. I'm just not playing this game anymore. Sorry. Yes, I am aware that in Rubies. Wow, I am like all over the place with names today. It's been really weird. I am aware that in Rosee's last live, she was mean to Nerfy. Bad Nerfy. And that Rosee was talking about some other unspecified channel that she never got around to naming. I don't know who that might be. But anyway, I am aware of these things. Thank you all for letting me know. And there you have it. I am still going to continue to react to Rosee. I don't think I have said anything out of line. I think I've been relatively fair. I think I've been relatively kind considering what I am capable of doing, and I have shown in my other video reactions. So, I am still interested to see how long... I'm interested to see how long the job arc is going to take. I am hoping this lasts the whole 90 days. I'm hoping it lasts beyond the 90 days. You know, especially if this is the only way that she can afford to get insurance. I am also a member of the United States. I am fully aware of how much our healthcare system here is not... It's... Look, we can have good healthcare if you can afford insurance. So I am fully aware that having a job that will pay for any amount of your healthcare is amazing, right? So I pay for a good chunk of mine out of pocket, and that's with Medicare. So there you have that. So I do hope that she is able to maintain this job, if for no other reason than she can keep her, or she can get access to her insurance, right? I don't exactly know what she's doing. I know it's some kind of call center type job at home where she's got to take calls. Another thing I want to talk about, and this is a comment that was left on the video before this one. No, 2 videos ago as of this video. Right. There's another YouTuber who I watch, who I have a good reasonable amount of respect for. They're a gamer channel though, so they are not part of Gorlwold, which is, again, I always like point out to people that if you are a non-Gorlwold aficionado and you look in from the outside, what you see from the outside is vastly different than what you see from than what we see from the inside, right? And so this particular online acquaintance, online friend, if you will, asked me a lot of questions about, you know, what was going on. Now, don't get me wrong. I warned them. I was like, this is some Jerry Springer shit. You don't really want to get into this, trust me. But they dipped their toe in, and I appreciate it because they said some very nice things about, you know, they weren't exactly sure what the hell was going on. They were a little concerned about the fact that the majority of the girls that we talk about, that I talk about, are all obviously very overweight women. And that we do talk about, I do reference their weight as part of their health conditions. I'm not on here making fun of their weight, but I do point out that they are obese, and that is not good for them. I do point out that the way that they eat and the way that they choose to live does not help them not be obese, even though all of them claim that they don't want to be obese, yet none of them do anything to help themselves not be that way. And Rosee in particular, he was watching, and, you know, Rosee complains about pain and her chronic pain. And I still don't know what the hell's supposed to be wrong with her, right? Because I don't know what is supposed to be wrong with her. I don't know. I don't even think Rosee knows. But this particular individual has MS, has a couple other actually diagnosed issues, does live with chronic pain, does have chronic health issues that aren't going to get better kind of a situation. Very much like kicking geese, for those of you in the community who know who kicking geese is. It's one of those kind of situations. It's a progressive thing. It's not going to get better. Rosee, as far as I am aware, is not in that boat, right? And having that person ask me these questions and make comments, and they were good comments, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh my God. I was happy to have these comments. I really was. Because it points out to me, again, people from the outside looking in, they see things differently than we do from the inside, right? And he had a lot of questions, and he had a lot of observations about what it's like living with chronic pain, because I kept saying, you know, what's different? Because she says, oh, you know, sitting for 8 hours for my job, it's going to aggravate my chronic pain. And I'm like, as opposed to what? And he was kind of pointing out that, you know, like, yeah, there's things that could be done to help mitigate chronic pain, but chronic pain is chronic pain. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do. And, you know, he's trying to explain this to me. I don't have chronic pain. You guys need to understand that. When I have pain, I have an arthritis flare up, right? I haven't had a major one in a very long time. I have migraines. You guys know I have migraines. And even those, they're not debilitating most of the time. And the ones that are don't last more than 24 hours, sometimes 48 at the most so far, because I haven't tried to crack my skull open yet. I'll let you know. But it's that kind of a situation. Rosee, I don't know what kind of chronic pain Rosee's talking about, and I'm not entirely sure exactly what kind of chronic pain MS sufferers have. I know it's kind of unique to the individual, because I've seen 4 YouTubers now who have had MS, and they all seem to have similar yet different symptoms as they've progressed through their illnesses. So just putting that out there. I'm not trying to be an expert, and it's, again, you know, that kind of a thing. And I'm not trying to say one person with MS is every person with MS, because I know that's not true. But it's that kind of a thing. Rosee doesn't act like any of those people. After saying that, Rosee doesn't strike me as any of those people. Rosee doesn't talk about her pain like any of those people. Rosee doesn't even talk about her pain the way I talk about my pain. Like, I do have arthritis. I've had it since I was 16. It's not going to get better. I eventually will have fingers that like jut this direction, even though my hands are pointing directly up. It's going to happen. So I get pain. Like, I understand it. It doesn't sound like pain when she's talking about things. It just sounds like she just doesn't want to do it. And maybe that's just me being unsympathetic. Maybe. But it is good to have people from outside kind of give me a reality check of, you know, hey, maybe you're not being sympathetic. Hey, maybe you're not thinking about this in the right way. Hey, maybe, you know, just look at it from a different point of view, kind of a thing. And yes, I do need to do that. And the other thing that I need to do is remind myself that there are people who don't know the whole story, and there are people who don't know what I know. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, they don't know what I know about the girls. And because they don't know what I know, they see what the girls want them to see. They see this poor, pitiful, obese woman who's suffering from chronic pain and who's desperately trying to just get through the day and make ends meet. They don't know Rosee's history. They don't know the things Rosee's tried to do in the past. They don't know the way Rosee's tried to make a name for herself in Gorlwold. They don't know any of that, right? And so because of that, they just see the surface. And that is what the girls want people to see. They want people to see the surface. And they want people to be like, what? Why are you being mean to this person? I don't understand. This person seems normal. This person seems like someone who's deserving of sympathy. And yeah, they do from the outside. And yes, I do need to, me, all of us do need to check ourselves with reality every now and then and remind ourselves that there are real people in the real world who really do have the problems that Rosee claims that she does. And they really do have issues making it through life. And like, they really do deserve grace and accommodation and, you know, anything that they need to make their lives easier to get through life, right? If they need cheat codes, I'm willing to give them cheat codes, right? Some people are trying to get the cheat codes without ever trying to play the game, I guess is where I'm trying to go with this. But you don't know that unless you know the back history, the backstory, right? I'm getting a little too deep into gamer terms, like gamer weirdness, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I just wanted to make people aware of that. I do read your comments, by the way. I read everybody's comments. I may not respond to everything, but I do try to read everybody's comments. And I keep saying, oh, I really want to get back to doing videos where I just read people's comments. And I really should do that. I really should stop saying I want to do that, and I should really just do it. But anyway, here we are. So this is Rosee's most recent video. It came out a day ago. Just FYI, I guess I don't say this enough, and I need to start saying it. I take the weekends off, so usually I'm not available from like Sunday. I'm usually not available Sunday and Saturday, sometimes not Mondays. So if shit happens during the weekends, it's gonna take me a minute. But today is March the 10th. This video was put out, well, 2 days ago technically, because it was available for members on March the 5th. And it came out, well, okay, more than 2 days ago. But it became available for the viewing public as of March the 8th. So, timeline for y'all. I don't know exactly. Oh, so it was recorded February the 26th. Someday my lisp will go away. So there you go, timeline for all of this. I'm going to speed Rosee up to 1.5 times. If it's too fast, I will slow her down. If it's too fast for me, I will slow it down. And that's all I've really got. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you to everybody who puts up with my rambling pre-show stuff. I see you putting the timestamps in the comments section. Why would you want to miss this inspiring speech before the reaction?
Hi, welcome to me. We're going to start doing what I eat in the day, and also I'm going to be trying some of the newer stuff throughout the day today as well. I've had this flavor before, but I want to try what I saw on TikTok because
y'all need to stop eating shit you see on TikTok. Need I remind you the pink sauce came off of TikTok? Just, you know.
when I started my shift, I'm on my first break.
I say that, and then I know that I watch at least a couple people that do recipes off of TikTok, and they look good. The majority of things I see people cook off of TikTok that don't look like train wrecks are recipes that I learned to cook from Martha Stewart. So just say I'm old is what I'm saying.
I had a cinnamon raisin dozy oat. So good. I just made a mango coconut.
Okay, look, I don't like overnight oats. End of discussion. I don't like mango. And what was the other thing she said? Mango coconut? No. If you could have made something that was more like, I will not eat this, it was this. Mango coconut overnight oats. I'm not touching that.
Hold on. I just made a mango coconut one.
Yep.
I'm obsessed with these. I will be reordering more dozy oats.
Looks like goo. Yum.
Just gonna be a matter of what flavors. Excuse me. I'm really curious. I'm either gonna love or hate the mango coconut. I have no idea. There's actually like pieces of dried up mango in it.
Okay, look, I do like dried mango. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why. I don't like fresh mango. I don't like pureed mango. I don't like mango flavoring. Yeah, you dry it out, I'll eat that shit all day. I don't know why.
But we are going to make some delicious cereal. This is what it looks like. We're going to do about 1 to 2 servings, which one serving is 21 pieces.
I'm going to put the closed captions on because I don't want to slow her down, but she does kind of mumble. I mumble. We're just going to watch. We're going to listen to closed captions.
Yeah, we're going to do about 1.5 servings. And 1 serving is only 90 calories. And so, because I already had the oats, I need a little
But you're not calorie counting, so why do you care?
something to carry me through to lunch. I'm going to try this with just the milk first.
Those are awfully big cereal pieces.
And I'm not adding a lot of milk. I'm adding very little. But I do that with regular cereal anyway. So.
Huh? Oh, okay. I guess it's not that big. It looked big.
It's better as a snack. I'm gonna add a banana to it,
Okay.
which is what she did. I think that's gonna help. Okay. I was like really in the mood for cereal. It's a good cereal substitute. Let's try it with some banana.
Just cereal, I guess. I don't know.
This banana is so ripe. Oh my god. I feel like the milk really diminishes of how like flavorful and yummy the delicious things are. But hey, for cereal, pretty good. Pretty good. But I think I'd rather just eat them out of the bag. So I'll see y'all for lunch.
All right. I know I said I'd cut things with the eating, but as I said in the last video, if it's just like the initial, oh, I want to taste it and see what it tastes like, I don't care about that. As long as it's not like sloppy eating. I don't have a problem with people tasting things. That's fine. After you've had like 2 bites, you're not tasting it anymore. You're eating it.
All right, so I'm like about a week in on making better choices and I'm just focusing on like eating better foods. I'm not tracking. I'm not even really like focused on losing weight at the moment because
if you're not tracking, why are you counting your servings on some things and your calories on some things, but then not on others? Like, it's very inconsistent. I feel like if you were consistent with either actually counting calories or counting portions or measuring portions, I guess, you don't have to do both. You could just do one or the other and you would probably see some success in like weight reduction, just because either way you're going to reduce calories, right? But eyeballing it half the time and monitoring it the other half of the time isn't going to do you any good, because the times that you're just eyeballing it, you're going to be off. And I think we've seen more than one example of that when you do your Eat With Me videos, like I pointed out in the last video, where there was a entire pot's worth of pasta and you ate half of it, and that was a meal. That was a lot, right? So even if it is whole healthy food, if you're overeating, you're still overeating.
I'm not in therapy. It's just the way it is. But today's lunch is chicken apple sausages with green beans and a sunflower crisp salad kit. And I microwaved some bacon bits, like real bacon bits. And then while I microwaved this, I just let them sit for a second.
You need to microwave bacon bits. I do like bacon bits on a salad.
That's it. You already know I take the cheese out of the salad. And I'm really excited to try this chicken apples. It's bourbon chicken apple sausage I got from the discount store. It's a little sweet. And all that, like, it needs more salt, which is weird because the sausage, this brand is okay.
I mean, the cheese and the sausage, and you want more salt in it? Wolf.
That's not the best I've ever had. I haven't had that for lunch. And then I'm gonna check in with y'all at dinner. My mom and brother are doing stuff in the garage right now. So I want to show you guys. I'm trying out a different, I don't know, process today. I normally will eat dinner around the time I get off work, or like an hour or so after. If I don't eat pretty quickly after I get off work, I'll have like a tiny little snack while I'm like making dinner, because by the time I get off work, I'm like pretty hungry. Like right now, I'm pretty freaking hungry. But then I end up getting hungry around like 9 to 10 p.m. Because that's about 4 to 5 hours after I get off work. And I'm not trying to have a fourth meal in a day. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to start having like a snack time around the time that I get off work and eating dinner later in the day to prevent this issue I've been running into where it can either trigger a binge or I just feel like I'm overeating. Like, it's not always a binge, but so with all that being said, the snack I'm going to have is this tiny little apple, a little sweet to go with this little dish of peanut butter pretzels. And then this I'm really excited to try. I wanted to try it with you guys here. This was in my unboxing video. This is the birthday cake protein pastry. I haven't tried this flavor yet, so
I was gonna say, I thought you already had these weird Pop-Tarts that I think are disgusting. I've had these, not the birthday cake flavor. Okay, let's be honest. I've had, what did I have? The strawberry? I don't care. They were awful. I don't care. They were awful. I don't like protein stuff. It's just gross. But whatever.
we're gonna eat that. We're gonna try that real quick. It's weird. I really like the strawberry version of this, but these have a stronger
I guess it was strawberry.
protein flavor than the brownies. And I did try the chocolate donut flavored one. And I like that one a lot more than the birthday cake, which I was not expecting. Because I love birthday cake flavored stuff. But maybe in the context of protein foods, it's a little different. I don't know. But we're about to see with the legendary pastries.
What else is a protein food? Egg, chicken breast, tuna fish, milk.
Really like it. I think I prefer the strawberry filling, but the flavor of this is really good. It's nice and sweet. It tastes like a tasty little treat. It has a protein flavor. These have a protein flavor. So if you are able to like things that have a protein flavor, this is a product that I highly recommend, because the protein flavor is there, but it doesn't like overpower, for me at least. I think when I order these, I'm probably going to gravitate to the strawberry, because I like the texture of the strawberry better, and the flavor is a lot more pronounced. This is more one note. Like, you can taste the pastry and the strawberry. This just kind of is more one noted, like, sweet cake flavor. But it's a vibe. Like, if I had the money to place orders at the same time, I would just get a box of each of these, and they would last me well over a month, because I'm not going to be having these every single day.
I don't have a problem with the snack. It's pretzels and a fucking apple. I don't give a shit. The problem I have with the protein stuff is it's just garbage food. It's just garbage food. And I mean, if you were eating a regular Pop-Tart, don't get me wrong, it's just garbage food. It's not like if you were eating the regular Pop-Tart, like it's somewhat better for. It's not. It's all garbage, right? There's no such thing as a healthy Pop-Tart. You're fooling yourself. Don't get me wrong, I would really go for a Pop-Tart, but there's a reason I don't buy them. So I mean, overall, I really don't care. A snack's a snack. I mean, apples are actually pretty high in calorie, but they're not like breaking the bank. Those pretzels are probably like maybe 100 calories. I think that thing's like 120 or something like that. Something lowish. So she's probably got maybe a 200-300 calorie snack here. For her, that's probably low. She probably could eat 4 actual meals a day and would still be in a caloric deficit, you know? It's just that kind of a thing. I don't really care about the snack. Actually isn't that bad. I don't like protein foods. If you're going to eat protein, just eat protein. I would rather you eat a spoonful of peanut butter, you know? I don't like peanut butter. That's the only reason why I'm like, oh, peanut butter. I just don't like peanut butter. It's probably not the best thing for you to eat. I don't know. Argue about peanut butter in the comments section. Why not? Go for it. I just don't really like peanut butter. So it's just that kind of a thing. When you get to the size that Rosee and Amber and Anna is, even though Anna, I don't think knows she's the size she is, you probably could eat 400 to 500 calorie meals a day, right? And you'd probably still be losing weight, you know?
But like pairing this with my oatmeal in the mornings will make like the oatmeal that I've been eating. I generally need to pair it with something, either at that moment or on my first break, I'll eat like a little something that's also low in calorie. Because right now I'm not tracking anything. I am just simply trying to focus on eating more whole foods, like you saw my lunch, for example. And my oats breakfast, right? I just try to have the majority of my diet be like good, healthy things. I try to make sure I'm getting enough protein in my diet.
One of the reasons I don't like oatmeal is because it doesn't fill me up. So I would rather have a few eggs and some toast. That'll fuel me. Fuel me? All right, Amber. That'll fill me up. There's nothing wrong with having a mid-morning snack, but what are you snacking on? Like, what's your mid-morning snack? Are you having an apple? Are you having a banana? Are you having yogurt? Are you having, I don't know, even that sausage with your green beans probably was not the worst mid-morning snack. I mean, what are you eating as your snack? Are you eating your oatmeal for breakfast and then you're eating this thing as your snack? Like, that's not a whole food. That's not good for you, right? I don't know. I know y'all get on my case about the protein foods. I'm sorry, you're not going to change my mind, so.
And, good fiber sources. A really interesting idea for dinner. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, I am a big fan of this, and I love peanut butter pretzels and an apple. That's like a great combo snack. So this is going to definitely tide me. I'm going to try to eat later, because if this works for me, then like, I think it'll really help me in the process of weight loss, because I'm getting hungry 4 times a day, and that's annoying. So I don't want to eat like full meals that many times in a day. Anyway, I'll catch with y'all later.
She's on metformin, though. I'm still confused about that one. I don't know exactly what her whole regimen is, though, so I don't know.
Hey guys, it is time for me to make dinner, It's like 7:30, so the snack held me over really well for exactly what I wanted to do. I'm very excited. So while I was getting all of this set up, I had my mom and brother try these, and then I had another serving of these.
What are these? So a serving of these is 100 calories a piece. So for her morning breakfast, she had a serving of these, a full ass banana. So there's 200. And then she had maybe a splash of milk. I don't know. We'll give her half a cup. So 50 calories there. So her breakfast was like 250 calories for the cereal. And then she had that overnight oatmeal, which has to be somewhere around 200 calories. So that's 450 calories, give or take, for breakfast. Her lunch was actually fairly lean. Even with the bacon. That couldn't have been more than that. If that was more than 400 calories, I'd be very surprised. And then she had close to 300 calories for a snack. And now she had another serving of these, which is another 100 calories. So she's actually eating fairly light for her. So what are we up to? Like, we'll count high and say she had 400 for lunch, which I still don't think she did. So that's what, 850. She hasn't even cracked 1,000 yet.
These are just, they're so good. They're like salty and sweet. I think this is going to be a repurchasing situation whenever I make a bigger.
I lied. She's cracked 1,000 because she cracked 1,000. She was at 850 at lunch. She had another 3-ish at snack time. So that's what? Somewhere around 12. This would be like 1250.
Orders, depending on the budget. These are on the docket.
Those are expensive,
These are
by
so
the way.
good. Oh my god. And my brother.
That's my other thing with these protein snacks. They're like expensive. And I was going to make an argument about eggs, but like eggs are expensive too. So, but tuna's not. Tuna isn't expensive. I was going to say eggs aren't expensive, but yeah, okay. Actually, eggs are still probably cheaper than this shit. So,
brother likes them, so I was like, if you want me to get some flavors for you in the future, and you want to contribute towards that, I'll throw on extra so you can have your own. But I was like, these are too expensive, and I bought them because they're low calorie snacks, so you can try them, but I'm not sharing these. They have 5 servings per bag, so and they're not like, so I do these things because, like, I don't know, when I like try new things and kind of experiment, kind of like I am tonight, it motivates me to not eat out and do like this in its place, you know what I mean?
I swear to God, if you drink from that. Having like Kay's kitchen flashbacks here. What are you doing? What even is that? Is that milk or cream or yogurt? What are we doing here?
Hey Mom, can you come smell this buttermilk? Because I cannot tell if it's gone bad or not.
Oh, buttermilk.
Yeah, but its best buy date was a little bit ago.
That's okay, because it's meant to be cultured. My dad's really better at this than me.
Buttermilk's fine. You're fine.
What's my dates going on here?
Has it been what is it? What is it they do to the milk here? You're fine.
February 2nd.
Oh, that's not bad. Did you shake it?
Yes.
That smells like.
Okay, because I don't really know what buttermilk smells like.
It doesn't smell good.
It doesn't smell good.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
My grandmother, my dad's mom, would drink buttermilk by the glass. I still don't know how she did that. She said it was good for you too. I am gonna take her word on it.
Smell like.
Yeah, it doesn't smell spoiled.
Exactly.
But I was like, it doesn't smell good, and I just don't trust it.
It's bacon.
Okay, so I haven't even explained it yet, but first what I'm about to do is I'm about
Just
to...
make sure I was dressed appropriately.
Oh.
Thank God I'm not in my pajamas. Okay.
At least one of you make sure you're covered.
Sorry.
You're good.
What's bacon?
I'm gonna start by sauteing these baby bell peppers. I'm gonna do the whole bag because I don't like them raw. I thought I could, but I'm not. I'm doing
Oh, they bring out the sweet, they caramelize, but don't do them too high. Bell peppers need a lower, slower, not like an onion. An onion can saute at a higher temp. A bell pepper has more sugar, so it will brown more.
But I'm doing like a tri-fusion situation.
Oh.
So this is
rice?
yeah, rice smoky Southwest style. And I'm gonna top it with.
All right. I asked, what the hell did Uncle Ben do? Y'all told me. I looked it up because I was positive I was right. I was not. I was not right. I now know what Uncle Ben did, which was nothing, actually. So there you go. I walk it back. I walk back the Uncle Ben's comment.
Salsa.
Little heat and more heat.
I'm making, well, this is mild salsa. There's no heat in that.
Well, you know, your wussy mother says
This is like a pico de gallo.
but there's a little bit of heat to me. Okay, I've had it.
Oh, there is jalapeno in
See
it.
what?
Okay.
It's been open because I had some.
Oh, I haven't had any. Okay, so fair enough.
To be fair, your mom's been living in the Netherlands.
So
And yes, that was a crack at the Netherlands.
I'm going to be making a healthy ranch because it's going to be like a chicken bacon ranch situation. And then the trifecta comes in when I'm topping it with this.
Tandoori, right?
Yeah, so Indian flavors.
Mung bean?
Yes, it's crispy mung bean because this is like almost a seasoning in and of itself. It's so over seasoned in my opinion.
I'm trying to decide what I think. You got the bell pepper. You got the onions. All right. That's it? You're not going to throw in, like, some celery or garlic? Usually you have 3. You either have, like, peppers, onions, and garlic, or you have celery, carrots, and is it peppers? Anyway, there's usually 3 aromatics. Anyway, you're stopping with just the 2. Fine, I don't care. You're gonna throw the pico de gallo in. I have already told you I do that because it's all right there ready for you. But why are you putting in onions and onions and peppers anyway? You're just gonna throw the pico de gallo in. Just throw the pico de gallo in. Are you using oil or butter? Because otherwise you're just gonna burn. And then you're gonna throw in some rice, some Insta rice, whatever. That right there, though, the Insta rice stuff, that, I don't know what it is, but it gives me heartburn just straight out of the bag. Doesn't matter. Gives me heartburn. You got the pico de gallo, bell peppers, the onions, Insta rice. What was the other thing? You have something else there? And then you're going to sprinkle mung bean dal over the top of it? Crunchy dal over the top of it? What are we making?
I've tried mung bean. I bought mung bean to sprout in Norway. I failed miserably with sprouting, but anyway, crunchy. This is a crunchy soup.
Yes.
Can I try that? Does it have spice?
It's so spicy, Mom.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of
So
spice?
smell it. It's tandoori.
I don't know what tandoori means.
I'm not
I'm not a fan of cumin. This is what I remember.
Well, then you're not going to like that.
I remember great.
I'm very impressed. Very cumin, yeah.
Quite savory.
I mean, if you do like one bean.
Well, I have about 5 going
Oh, that's
on.
good.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
I like when that hit. Whoa, okay. I'm sorry, she's funny. I'm not really feeling okay, never mind. Been there.
you kind of see the vision?
Spice.
Right, but homemade healthy ranch
And
with
ranch.
buttermilk.
and then this rice is not spicy in my opinion. The spice factor is this.
Eh.
And so this is going to be the topping.
I don't think your mom likes it. I'm just gonna go out on a branch. I don't think your mom likes it. What? Why are you putting ranch in this? Ranch. Why are we doing ranch? And we're making ranch with buttermilk. Don't get me wrong, real ranch is made with buttermilk, but what are we doing? What's happening? Am I sure I'm not on case cooking?
And if I'm going to lightly season the
Brown.
ranch.
You should probably, I'm going to come down to 250
Okay.
because you really don't want them to brown.
You should probably listen to your mom, by the way.
I don't.
You don't want
No, you don't want unless you're fire roasting them, which you're doing it completely wrong if you're doing that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. I thought Rosee knew how to cook. I thought of the girls, I thought Rosee knew how to cook. Or at least had, like, the basics. I'm really not trying to be mean. I'm honest to God not. I honestly thought Rosee had, like, cooking basics down. Like, I thought she knew how to, like, brown things and cook things and saute and all that. I thought she already knew how to do that. I did not know that she didn't. So I will try to tone it down a little bit. I'm very confused. I thought she just liked to make concoctions like the yogurt thing. I thought that was just like a thing. Some people just like making weird shit. I stand by that. It's weird shit. But I don't know what's happening here. She says, "Do you see the vision?" And I'm like her mom right now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, if you do, we'll go back up to what you want.
No, it's fine.
It's just.
I'm being sassy.
Okay, so.
I will say, I used to cook when I was younger, obviously. And my dad would come into the kitchen and he would... I love my father. Don't get me wrong. He would come in and no matter what I was doing or what I was cooking, he would go in and he would start adjusting the heat on all of my pans and he'd stir shit and he'd add salt and pepper to crap. And I'm like, Dad, quit it. You don't even know what I'm cooking. Or you're going to burn it. Get away from my stove. Yeah, drive me nuts with that crap. I don't know. Some of the times he was probably right, but still, get out of the kitchen.
But if it doesn't brown, then it caramelizes. So you're caramelizing, and when you caramelize, you bring out the really beautiful flavors of the pepper. So you're gonna
You really should listen to your mom, Rosee. Your mom's really trying to tell you something here.
do the chicken and the bacon
A little bit, like right before I throw the...
See, bacon and spice don't go in my palate, but...
I like a spicy bacon. I'm trying to look at it from her mom's point of view because there's a lot happening here. There's a lot that's getting ready to happen here. You've got your ranch, you've got your pico de gallo, which has a flavor profile of its own. You've got, yeah, that's a look. You got fresh peppers and fresh onion, I'm assuming. And then she's adding tandoori seasoned mung beans with chicken and bacon. There's a lot going on.
That goes for you, great.
Bacon is just one of those things that I could put in anything savory.
Yeah.
Or some sweets.
But yeah, well, good luck, let me know.
Will do. So yeah, I'm just...
So as soon as you're done with that buttermilk, you can go right back in there.
Yeah, let me actually...
And then I don't want to do any more fried chicken like I did, which is why I bought it. It's
Right.
going to be chunky, okay?
Okay.
That's what it does.
Okay.
But
So you need to put it back in the fridge.
Buttermilk.
You want me to get the Hindley Ranch powder out?
Oh yeah, I forgot. If you want to, thank you.
Is that what we're doing? We're adding, okay.
I was about to stand up and get it, but you're offering.
Stand up and get the powder, Rosee.
You're spoiled. You're spoiled when your mama's here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me get out of here.
Love you too, Mama. All right, so I just kind of like eyeball this process. I don't really like do anything too special or fancy because it's... If you just get some creamy stuff in the right consistency and throw some ranch powder at it, it becomes ranch. That's kind of my philosophy. I know other people are like purists and blah, 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 but I'm more of a proteinist. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, you and Anna. You and Anna are protein girlies. No. Stop it. I'm willing to let you slide with the whole, you add a bunch of creamy shit and put some ranch powder on it and you can call it ranch, because I don't care. The ranch is all in the flavoring and the seasoning anyway, but no, you're not a proteinist. A, that's not a thing, and B, you're doing it wrong.
That didn't really flow. So I'm just gonna throw some Greek yogurt. This is plain, unflavored Greek yogurt. I'm just gonna prep some of this.
I just use sour cream.
Yes.
What's in here?
Oh, my dozy oats.
What's a dozy?
I'm obsessed with these. These are very. This is like so. I ordered a 10-pack of dozy oats. They're overnight oats.
Did she open it and she goes, "Oh God," and then decided to put the lid back on? Because that's what I would have done. I don't like overnight oats.
This is the mango coconut flavor. I'm so excited to try.
I want to try it.
No, you don't. Put it back. No one likes overnight oats. If you do, you're lying. I'm kidding.
You won't be awake when I eat it, but
I want to try. So who knows? It depends on the whole night. I mean, sometimes I'm serious.
actually, let me look at it real quick.
I can't sleep and I'm up all night.
What I do is when I'm done eating, I make the next one because I've learned I don't even have to measure it.
Oh,
because-
container?
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's little pouches over there.
Does anybody ever remember that? What was it? What was her name? It used to be on USA way back in the day. I am literally dating myself this. Guilford Godfrey used to have it too. There was Guilford Godfrey, and there was this blonde chick, and I cannot remember her name, but she was funnier. Anyway, they would show the worst movies. The worst movies. Oh, late night on USA. And it was like, and this is so and so on USA up all night. And then they'd cut back to the movie. This is so much. Not remember her name.
And ooh. Ooh.
And that, ooh.
Smell that.
I guess fine.
Yeah, I don't know if it's ready, but yeah.
Well, when did you do it?
This morning.
Oh, never mind. I'll try it tomorrow.
I mean, it does look like it's fully absorbed. Mother. We're Sharon family.
You are now.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
But, oh, I'm loving cucumber. Not tasting the mango.
Do you
yet.
mean coconut?
I mean, yeah, coconut.
Mango cucumber. Still won't eat it.
Yeah, I mean coconut. I'm a big fan of mango and coconut.
So actually, I love dozy oats so much that I've been on Amazon and I'm looking at all these different dehydrated fruits because I think I can make my own dozy oats. I have this container.
So nuts.com has the best mango with no sugar added, dried. It's the best.
But Amazon is free shipping.
Well, nuts.com if you get a certain amount.
Oh, I'll take a look.
And also coconut
But
as well.
my favorite.
My aunt sent me I keep stopping, I'm so sorry. My aunt sent me a dried fruit platter for Christmas. Don't know where it was from. I should have kept I think I did actually. But I went and looked on their website and they've got like every dried fruit known to man. And they're not crazy prices either. So she was I think it might be nuts.com, but I'm not positive. Anyway, it was just making me think of that because I was actually at Sprouts 2 days ago now, looking at the dried pineapple. Yes. And I was thinking, I should just get some dried fruit to keep it around. But the thing is with the dried fruits, sometimes the sugar content in the dried fruits is actually added. Like the kind of banana chips that I like, they're the sweetened banana chips, So it's like, are they really good for you after a while, or are you just, eating candy in another form?
Favorite?
Well, they have like the quality
Nature's candy, as Amber would say.
Basing. So like they source the best quality mango.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they source the best quality coconut. Anyway, so what's so interesting about this?
So I found them randomly, and I did not know that the order came with that container. So they're basically, you're paying for convenience. The price breakdown is about like $3.50 per pouch. So I think that I can. Let's get back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I want to buy dehydrated fruit, and so my favorite was apple cinnamon.
You can make overnight oats with just like oats, right? You can just go buy like Quaker oats and just put those flavored Quaker oats. You can just dump those in a thing and do overnight oats with those, right? You can do. You don't need to spend this kind of money on oats, right? I still don't like overnight oats.
That I tried, so I want to buy dehydrated diced apples.
Did you know we own a dehydrated?
That's a lot of work.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we do, but
I think we might have two out there. One that we have and one that your grandma and papa had.
oh yeah, I could do a live dehydrated stuff.
FYI, just saying we just gotta find your
But yeah,
apples.
with my hand.
I used to dehydrate a lot of stuff. I think if I was homesteading like full time, I think it might be worth it. I would also have a better dehydrator, but honestly, it just wasn't worth the time and the effort. It really just wasn't. I'm not saying that for everyone it's not, because like I said, if I were homesteading and I really was doing like the cooking and the canning and the preserving and all of that, I'm pretty sure it would be worth it. But like, just for me and my partner living out of a apartment, it's really.
And paying like a lot of dicing.
Well, we got a mandarins.
Mm-hmm.
We got a mandolin. Not a mandarin, a mandolin.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Yeah, and I have
Mandarins are
that
worth it.
shredder slicer thingy bobber.
Oh yeah, you got that doohickey one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what you call that. Yeah.
And
The doohickeys are also
well,
worth
let me
it.
know how this goes.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of doing your own.
yeah, because I think I can get the price breakdown to be way cheaper, even with the current price of
And
dehydrated
also,
fruit and
but
stuff.
also better quality, especially.
I gotta tell you, Mom, the quality of this is really great.
But I can't tell you how much the quality of nuts.com and their dehydrated mango are such a treat for us. I mean, it's almost like I would do that rather than go out.
I love you ladies, I really do, but kind of done with dehydrated. Move on.
to eat at a quality restaurant because they're so good.
I have mango on my
And I
cart.
actually need to order some. I would love to take some back with me. I just don't know if we have the budget for it. But
Oh, okay.
That would be a real treat. That's like a treat.
How much would you be able to fit in your suitcase back?
I have to look it up.
No, like with poundage wise, how much would you be able to fit in your suitcase?
So total, I only get 50 pounds per suitcase.
How much would you allot for mango?
I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly. So at the end of the day, like, you know, you talked about us doing a video of me packing that suitcase.
Yes.
It's like a Jenga Tetris.
And it's like a pressure cooker
And
situation.
I end up leaving a tote here with a lot of stuff I can't fit because I bought too much as a BOGO because I'm always looking for the BOGOs.
Oh,
You're
no.
not measuring you're not measuring my Hidden Valley Ranch powder. Girl, you are spoiled. You know how.
Didn't I buy that?
I'm just saying, in Norway, I measure that stuff like
Well,
gold.
yeah.
That stuff is liquid freaking gold.
I'm
in
pretty sure it's
Norway.
powdered gold, but
It's powdered freaking gold in Norway. I'm just saying. Because, like,
that was a broad answer.
yeah, you're very good at being a brat. And I love you.
Love you too, Ma. Oh, I did it perfect.
Oh, well, yeah. But it's better you won't know. You need to let it, like, 2 hours.
Well, yeah, but I don't got 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
All right. So, homemade ranch secured. All right, I'm gonna check back in with y'all once I'm done. Like, I'm gonna cook these bell peppers down, just because I'm gonna enjoy them the best that way. So I'm gonna watch something on my phone while they reduce. Because I had that snack, I'm not like ravenously hungry. So I'm just chilling. I just started cooking because I was like, I
Are
have
you
time.
doing a live or a vlog?
No, I'm vlogging, Mama.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, I'll be back once the bell peppers are cooked down. Okay, so I think the bell peppers are cooked well enough for me. I went ahead and I diced up some Purdue shortcuts grilled chicken, white chicken, you know, strips. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Dice that up, and we're gonna combine that with. Actually, I have this in front of me. 4th cup of bacon bits. That's like the perfect amount, actually.
How many pieces of bacon are in a 4th cup of bacon bits?
And at this point, I'm just gonna throw this in to get it to start to warm up.
I'm assuming this is some kind of meal prep.
I'm gonna go ahead and tear this.
I just look at that bag and I'm just like, oh, heartburn.
It's gonna cook for 90 seconds. This is like a shortcut meal, if you can't tell. So yeah, we're just gonna get the chicken and bacon warm, and then that's it for that. Hey, Mom, are you hungry? Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get that meat a little warmed up. I'm gonna plate the rice and meat part, and then I'll come in and kind of show you the final vision and try it with you guys. I've got rice and the chicken and veggie mix over here. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of this healthier version ranch that I made, and we're gonna drizzle that all over the, we're actually gonna take a quick little stage by stage bites because this is like a pretty experimental for me.
We're not doing eating. There were a lot of faces happening there.
Evening wherever you are, and stay true. Later. Hi guys, I have a little bit of a Publix haul because especially with my mom being in town, we're shopping sales a lot more frequently. So there's a grocery haul, may as well share it. First things first, we're gonna go for the refrigerator freezer bag.
They go to the store. They go to the store a lot.
My mom went without me, so I don't know what all's in here. We got muffin mix.
I can't believe the bagger put that in there.
What? Why'd you get muffin mix?
Make muffins.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Muffin Man.
Okay, I mean that checks out.
Muffin button.
Oh, Levi likes them? Oh, good, okay.
You sure he'll take one for the team?
Yeah, well, good. I didn't know Levi liked them, so.
He used to. You know, you guys are still my kids.
I know, I appreciate
I
it.
forget how old you are sometimes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I forgot. We did make those a lot when we were kids.
I did, and they're fast.
Oh, is this all just the veggie?
You know, pro tip. You can get those muffin mixes. Look, I used to do this when I lived by myself. When I was young and immortal and lived by myself for the first time. You get those things and add a little bit of water to it, a little milk or water, and you can make pancakes out of them too. You know, pro tip. They're not good for you.
She's awesome. Okay.
I don't know. No, there should be some pierogies in there.
Ooh, tea. Okay. So
that is not tea. Stop it.
this is the repeat purchase. We got 4 bags of green beans because we're almost out of the ones that I made already. And my mom, being awesome, got 6 bags of my favorite salad kits because they're on BOGO sale.
I do like the bag salads. I can't buy them like that though. I feel like they're gonna go bad before you eat them all.
And it looks like
And you can't
she
freeze
spoiled it,
them.
but these are the best pierogies. The Mrs. T pierogies. These are the 4 cheese version.
And a BOGO.
Aldi's has there's no S in it. Aldi I'm gonna call it Aldi's anyway because I'm from the Midwest, bitch. Aldi's has pierogies right now. Well, they do here anyway. Oh, they're so good. The pierogies are so good. They've also got the little mini mimosas. Yes. Are they good for you? No. Are they delicious? Yes. Will you eat the entire box by yourself? Yes. Just, you know, FYI.
They're like what, $1.50 a box?
Really? Ooh, cheap.
It's cheap. That's too cheap to be honest. Because it's a danger zone.
It is a danger zone for sure. And then they also have strawberries BOGO at Publix.
Look at those. Those are handpicked, beautiful. They went through every container for the right food.
Strawberries it's strawberry festival season. And then my mom got an onion. And then it looks like these are probably for her.
2 of this, 6 of that, 1 onion. I'm sorry, it's just funny.
These are almond flavored Nature Valley bars. Yep, these are my mom's. Because my brother does, I think, the other versions, like the cashew and the peanut. The almond is my mom.
I used to take those with me when I worked, and I just hate them now. They were quick, easy calories. You could carry them around in your bag. Even if they fell apart, you could still, like, upend them into your mouth, and it was fine. I hate them now. I just can't stand Nature Valley. It's nothing personal. I mean, it's not like they're a bad brand or anything. I just, like, ugh.
These are okay. I just don't really ever gravitate towards this type of bar. Like if I'm gonna eat a bar, it's gonna be a protein bar, and I don't even really gravitate towards those. So I do want to try those Built Puffed bars really badly. I've just never come across them in the wild.
I think my big reason for like going for the Nature Valley bars over things like the Built bars, or what were the other ones that were real popular back before the protein bars really started taking off. Maybe it was Built. Anyway, the things that I always used to go for those for is because they had actual nuts and fruits and things I could identify as being food objects in them. The other one I really liked was the Lara bars, but like those really were just glorified candy bars. So, I mean, it was either the Nature Valley bar or a bag of nuts, and you know, 6 of one, half dozen the other. I don't like protein bars. I never liked those. What were they called? Were they Built bars? Or Climb bars or something? Where it just kind of looked like somebody... It looked like poo. And it kind of tasted that way too. And people were like, oh my God, they're so delicious. And I'm like, no, they're not. And you're lying to yourself. And they don't look like food. But, you know, people loved them. And now we have 19 million types of protein bars.
Oh, we got some Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, just the regular. I like the thick and creamy personally.
Oh, splurge.
Is this going to Norway?
No. We still have a sufficient amount. We don't have to make it that up.
Does her mom come to America at a grocery shop? What is food like in Norway? Like, do you not have food in Norway? Though I'm noticing a lot of the things her mom is taking back to Norway with her is a lot of like boxed and packaged and processed stuff. So I'm just, I have a friend in the Philippines, and if it didn't cost so fucking much money to send packages, many years ago now, I've known them for so long. Many years ago, I asked them what they wanted for their birthday, and they were like, oh, I want instant mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and instant foods, a lot of instant foods. And that, I just thought that was weird. But apparently with, you know, the cost of importing and all of that kind of stuff, that kind of stuff is really expensive over there. So they like it. And of course, it's instant food, so it's made to be delicious. So I bought that for their birthday. I never was able to ship it to them because it was like, oh, don't even get me started. It was way too much money. But I'm just wondering if this is kind of a similar thing. Like, it's just junk food. But I'm noticing that that's the stuff that her mom is packing to take home, because I'm pretty sure you can probably get dried mango in Norway. I mean, it's not like another planet. It's just the topper part of the earth, right? I don't know exactly where it is. I'm not that good at geography. I was educated in America, but like, pretty sure it's still attached to the continent. And I'm pretty sure it's still part of the planet somewhere.
Because it's not healthy.
So
It's a comfort.
this is shelf-stable almond milk, unsweet, plain. And I'm glad I got... Do you think 2 for $5 for this size is a good price?
I don't know, Roses. I'm out of the loop.
You out of the loop? Okay. What do y'all think? Because they were on sale. I normally get the refrigerated kind, but I don't go through this very quickly. So,
Excellent idea.
so the fact that it's shelf-stable, like, works.
That's what I do when I know we're traveling in Norway and we're coming home, and the grocery stores are not open on the weekends, you know, and stuff. So,
Your grocery stores aren't open on weekends in Norway? Why? Dude, if we can't shop on Sunday, the world would end.
Having at least
That's when everybody shops. Like Sunday and Wednesday. Those are shopping days. And don't get me wrong, people shop other days, but like those are the shopping days.
knowing I have something here and I don't have to worry about it. I want to make milk.
And I did not catch these in the ad, but
Long shelf life. Oh my gosh.
these.
I put my name on 2 of those.
Yes,
girl.
ma'am. I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank you. I'll let you do it for me.
Benedictives.
Because you know what we have?
What?
Benedictives.
We have a Tillamook strawberry cream cheese.
I did try this cream.
And
This cream cheese.
I got this on a BOGO last week.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I can tell. There's Denton.
Yeah, because I mean,
Was that the co-op? What was it that I saw? Tillamook makes butter? I don't know what Tillamook is. Was it butter or was it cream cheese? No, that's the cream cheese. Must have been the butter. It doesn't matter. I have no idea what Tillamook is. My friend and I are at the co-op, and my friend goes, "Oh, Tillamook," and I'm like, "How do you know what Tillamook is?" And they're like, "Oh, it's like it's a thing," and I'm like, "All right, I guess it's a known brand, and I just have no idea what it is."
Tillamook.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Mom. Just so there's no confusion, since there's multiple boxes. You're welcome. I don't think they'll make it to Norway either. Maybe they'll make it to your backpack on your way to Norway. Oh, fair enough. But these are honestly like a great low-calorie like treat snack. They're 90 calories per pack. It looks like this. We bought these like they were having a closeout sale at like Sam's or Costco of like the big box of these, and we bought like like I was gonna say 4 or 6. But Mom said 6 or 8 of those size boxes because they're like that delicious. And my mom and I are really into like cranberry stuff. For BOGO, again, we're all about the BOGOs, the buy one get ones. What on earth is going on with my shirt? Is that a stain? Oh, how did I do that? That's annoying. Anyway, we got this is personally my favorite bread. Besides, my favorite bread is the Italian reduced calorie Del Monte something. It starts with a D.
I am a bread snob. Take this how you will. Full warning, I am a bread snob. I buy bread from our local bakery because, like, again, I am a bread snob. So, if my bread isn't firm enough that I can set something on top of it and it doesn't crush, it's not bread. I'm sorry. But back in the day, I did have to buy, like, the cheaper breads, and I did like Nature's Own, actually. They have, like, was it a honey butter split top or something like that? Or they used to, anyway. I liked it. It was good. But, yeah, I believe in crust. I believe that bread should have substance to it. Sorry. Like, I am fully aware that I am a bread snob. It's okay.
And then she got a bag of potatoes because she's wanting to make this like ham and potato casserole situation. Because we
sounds good.
have so much ham to use up.
I
Because
saw
my mom
that
got a spiral ham for 99 cents a pound, which is a really good sale. I wasn't
That
sure
is a
when I
good
first saw it
price.
because I didn't remember
That explains the ham that was the size of like a small toddler. That was a big ham. I'm impressed with that ham.
how much. Because I remember seeing one at Walmart during like when it's like the lowest, which was like 59 cents a pound. I mean to burst your bubble. Really? Maybe I'm making this up. My mom said, "Oh, probably." Okay. And then the final piece of response is our new obsession from Publix. Whenever we go to Publix, at this point we're buying them. This is the steak French onion London broiled steak sandwich. Delicioso. So, huh? Yeah, so, and we get provolone instead of Swiss, and it's got like a special French onion mayo on it. So,
But no au jus, dipping sauce. It's just soup that you dip it into. It's an onion soup. You dip the sandwich into the onion soup. It's got some fancy French name. I'm not French. Well, I am, but I never learned to speak it. So there you go.
that's the Publix haul. It's just like, do you know how much the order was? The whole thing was $93, which I miss when $93 could get you all your groceries for the week.
I mean, all of that was 93. I can still buy for 2 people. It's just the 2 of us. Don't get me wrong. I can still buy probably a week to 2 weeks, well, probably about 2 weeks worth of groceries at Aldi for about $90 to $100. But I do have to stick to a list. If I just kind of go in there and buy whatever I see that looks good, it's gonna be higher than that. If I go in with a list and a plan, I can keep it pretty low. Aldi is still pretty much the best place to go.
For a family. So, anywho, that is that.
Oh, okay. That was that. All right, well, that is all I have for you guys, I guess. I did cut a big chunk out because it was basically her eating dinner. I don't know what the end was because I saw that she was eating and I was out. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. It didn't actually look that weird once she got it all put together, honestly, and I don't know what I was thinking was happening with the ranch, but she basically just made it like a drizzle to put on top. It just sounds like a lot of flavors. So there's that. Trying to think. This one was pretty food heavy. This one was pretty food heavy, only in that we were looking at a lot of like snacks and stuff. It does say what I eat in a day though, so I mean we shouldn't be surprised. I mean it's not like we weren't warned going into it. I did cut out, like I said, a bunch of the eating, a lot of groceries. I've noticed a lot of cooking, not a lot of cooking, a lot of food hauls going on. I feel like pretty much every video, if not every other video, has had grocery shopping going on. And I don't know if that's because that's normal for them or if it's because like her mom's there from Norway and it looks like her mom's like packing to go back to Norway and is like buying all these things to take back to Norway. So there's like a good chunk of this food looks like it's going to be going home with her. And I know people do that. It's just I just find it odd. But, you know, I don't live in another country and I don't travel back and forth from another country, so I don't have this. I have friends that do that, and I know that then when they go to one country and back to the other, like they take things, they ferry things back and forth. So, well, I just like, why don't you just like ship things to and from? I don't know. Actually, I know the answer to that question because that's why I didn't send a package to the Philippines. So there's that. Anyway, it's not the worst video. I'm honestly more interested in the job saga. I do wonder if we'll get more updates on that since I apparently hit a nerve. But I am truly interested to see how that works out. That's all I really have. If you've made it this far in the video, I don't know, tell me what your favorite afternoon snack is that isn't a protein bar. Down in the comment section, maybe we can share some decent whole food snacks for the afternoon. I'm not against snacking. I'm not. I'm a fan of snacks. You know, they get you through the day. Yeah. I just don't like protein shit like that. I'm not against like some tuna fish on some crackers. That's good stuff. I used to eat that all the time. I'm not above a boiled egg here or there. I'm not against like a little bit of egg salad. I love egg salad. Probably a little too much, kind of a thing. You know, what's your opinion on bread? Let's have a fight about bread down in the comments section. Again, bread snob. And that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. So if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave some bread down in the comments section. And yeah, that's all I've got. And I will see everybody in the next one. Bye. This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.